Pay close attention, what I'm about to reveal could completely shift the way you view dating and relationships. You don't have to stay for the entire video, but if you leave early, you might miss the most important parts. Have you ever wondered why some women seem to mistreat certain men while chasing after others with enthusiasm? Many assume it's all about money or looks, but that's only part of the story. In truth, plenty of attractive men struggle to win women over, and many wealthy men end up being used for what they can provide. So what really makes the difference? It's simple. High-value men know exactly when and how to withhold their attention. Unlike most guys who are quick to chase after women, high-value men set themselves apart by showing restraint. Women thrive on attention. And by not giving it away so easily, you immediately become more intriguing and desirable. The key, however, is to do this strategically because it taps into deeper psychological patterns. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll learn the right way to apply this powerful method. Let's break down why ignoring women, when done correctly, is a signature move of truly high-value men. First sign and foremost, embrace boldness. Before you even think about ignoring women, you must learn to approach them confidently. It's not a man's role to be passive. That's the woman's domain. High-value men seize their desires and don't wait for things to happen. They make them happen. Fortune favors the bold, and these men understand that taking risks often leads to great rewards. Approach women without hesitation. Waiting passively is a loser's game. Remember, facing rejection or failure is better than living with the regret of never trying. While you can't turn back time to 16 missed opportunities, you can always gain wisdom from your experiences. Sign number 2, attention. Attention is a valuable commodity, especially for women who are constantly bombarded with notifications from eager men seeking their attention on social media even before they start their day. This constant stream of attention inflates their egos. A high-value man, however, knows not to give his attention away freely. He might approach a woman and introduce himself, but he stops the unwarranted attention right there. By making himself known without treating her as someone special, he creates intrigue. She becomes puzzled, wondering why he isn't chasing her like the others. In a world where she's used to receiving free attention daily, she questions why this particular man is different. Why isn't she special enough to catch his interest? The lack of validation she's accustomed to drives her to seek his attention. However, it's important not to misconstrue this approach. The goal isn't to play mind games, but rather to value your time and prioritize significant tasks. High-value men don't inflate women's egos with comments and likes on social media. They have more important things to focus on. Leave those actions to the lesser men and give her a humbling reality check. Sign number 3, adopt a fearless mindset. High-value men recognize their worth and have confidence in their ability to attract women. They don't view women as unattainable or superior. Instead, they see them as equals. This fearless attitude makes them highly attractive to women and allows them to stay calm and relaxed around them. In contrast, many men feel anxious around attractive women due to a lack of confidence and a high-value mindset. Charisma is essential, and it stems from a strong sense of self-worth. Picture yourself at your best, exuding confidence and strength at the peak of your life. Recognizing and valuing yourself is key to developing this fearless mindset. Focus on improving every aspect of your life, and you'll soon find it difficult to be intimidated or overly impressed by any woman. Remember, you are your greatest asset. Sign number 4. Don't reward bad behavior. High-value men understand the importance of not rewarding bad behavior. They avoid getting entangled in pointless arguments and disputes. If a woman frequently picks irrational fights, it's a sign that she doesn't value or respect you. In such cases, it's best to take a step back. By doing so, you clearly communicate that her outbursts will have consequences. Don't give her the usual attention and care until she acknowledges her mistake and apologizes. Reacting emotionally or getting overly upset can be perceived as weakness. Remember, women aren't attracted to frailty. Instead, stay calm and maintain your composure. Often, silence is more powerful than unnecessary words. If you do choose to speak, keep it brief, deliberate, and to the point. This approach helps you regain control of the situation. It's crucial for a high-value man to uphold his integrity and not tolerate inappropriate behavior. By demonstrating your resolve and strength, you not only set the tone for the relationship, but also enhance your attractiveness. Sign number 5, harness the power of purpose. A high-value man sets ambitious goals and is determined to achieve them. He has no time for meaningless relationships or frivolous flirtation because he is driven and focused. Instead, he dedicates his efforts to building a life he is proud of. Rather than waiting for luck, he takes initiative and creates the changes he wants to see. He is proactive, successful, and distinct from the average man who constantly gives women attention. This approach includes taking care of your body, working out, and finding fulfilling work. Picture this. Attracting a woman is like preparing for battle, and you need the right weapons to win. Your strength is your tool of seduction, with a wealthy life, a fit body, and a pleasant appearance forming your arsenal. Our channel offers a wealth of advice on how to enhance your appeal, so feel free to draw inspiration from it. Sign number 6. Master the art of independence. High-value men appreciate the significance of solitude and self-reliance. They don't fear being alone, instead they cherish it, using this time for reflection and self-improvement. They understand that their worth isn't dependent on having a woman in their life. Their self-esteem is independent of their relationship status, which gives them a profound sense of completeness and confidence. This doesn't mean that high-value men are antisocial or don't enjoy company. On the contrary, they do. However, they recognize the difference between needing a woman and desiring one. They seek a partner who enhances their life, not someone who completes it. They are discerning in their relationships, choosing only those who meet their high standards. So, gentlemen, learn to enjoy your own company, become comfortable with yourself, and embrace independence. This is the pathway to becoming a high-value man. Sign number 7. Embrace directness and precision. High-value men understand the importance of clear communication in their interactions with women. Avoid generalizations and don't act like just another friend. Steer clear of overusing emojis or using silly language in your texts. Stay authentic while embodying your masculine essence. A high-value man is concise and precise, avoiding unnecessary chatter and leaving idle gossip to others. Remember, it's better to accept rejection and move on than to waste time arguing with a woman who doesn't respect you. When a woman tries to play games, a high-value man ignores or ghosts her, sending a clear message that she needs to be on her best behavior. It also indicates that he can replace her if necessary. Many men waste valuable time in toxic relationships that are doomed to fail. Don't let yourself fall into this trap. Be discerning in your choice of companion and don't waste your time on those unworthy of it. Sign number 8. Don't alter your plans for her. High-value men understand the worth of their time. They lead busy lives with work, interests, social circles, and aspirations. They don't cancel prior commitments to make time for a meeting with an attractive woman. While it might seem considerate, doing so sends the message that she is more important than everything else, even though you barely know her. Treating her like a superstar right away is a mistake. Remember, an interesting man has a life of his own and isn't solely focused on women and social scenarios. When she realizes that your time is valuable and not easily given, she will recognize the need to put in more effort to earn your attention. Time is a precious resource we can never get back, so use it wisely. Now, let's move into the second part of this important video. Psychology tells us that both what people say and what they do offer powerful clues about who they really are and what they truly want. It might catch you off guard, but this idea is widely accepted by experts in human behavior. There's a reason why fields like criminal psychology are so fascinating. Humans are hardwired to behave in certain patterns, and every choice we make stems from our subconscious mind. That subconscious, not the mask we show the world, reveals our authentic self. No matter how good someone is at pretending, they can't escape their true nature. Once you grasp this concept, you'll be able to see clearly whether a woman genuinely deserves a place in your life. Stick with me, because by the end of this segment, you'll have the tools to read what's really hidden in a woman's heart. Sign number 1, busy. In today's fast-paced world, acknowledging the pressures of work is crucial, especially in relationships. We understand that as a man, you have responsibilities that go beyond the traditional 9-to-5 balancing grind. Career and personal life is a challenge many face. Yet despite the daily hustle, individuals consciously carve out time for family. This intentional choice highlights the value placed on family, even amidst a myriad of tasks. However, if you notice your partner consistently absent and responding with "I'm tied up with work" whenever you attempt to connect, it could be concerning. When someone regularly claims to be busy and available through messages or calls, it signals a potential issue. In a healthy, committed relationship, mutual effort and genuine interest are crucial. A woman who is truly interested in a man will make time for him regardless of her busy schedule. This behavior might suggest a lack of prioritization and commitment within the relationship. open and sincere communication about each other's expectations and the importance of spending time together is fundamental. If busyness is frequently used as a reason for maintaining distance, it's important to discuss this issue to assess the future of the relationship. Sign number 2. It's always about her. Gentlemen, it's essential to understand that not every feeling or daily event needs constant sharing. Relationships flourish with open dialogue and a readiness to listen. However, when you try to discuss something significant and your partner continually dismisses your feelings, it's a red flag. This becomes glaringly obvious during important moments, like a work promotion where mutual celebration is expected, yet she entertains the focus to unrelated matters, possibly obsessing over celebrity gossip like the Kardashians, thereby downplaying your accomplishments. In a balanced relationship, partners should genuinely care about each other's lives, dreams, and aspirations. But when one person habitually shifts the conversation to center around themselves, it reflects a lack of empathy and regard for your emotions. This self-absorbed behavior is a clear indicator of a selfish nature, and if you find yourself in such a dynamic, it might be wise to reassess the relationship. Remember, a thriving partnership is grounded in mutual understanding, support, and shared experiences. If your achievements and aspirations are frequently overshadowed by her own interests, it's crucial to address this issue. A relationship demands active participation in each other's lives, with encouragement and celebration during moments of success. Should this balance be lacking, and your partner consistently prioritizes her desires above yours, it may signal a lack of the foundation necessary for long-term happiness. In such scenarios, it's prudent to contemplate whether the relationship is worth your time and emotional investment. Persistent imbalance might reveal deeper issues that could hinder the growth and fulfillment you deserve in a romantic relationship. Sign number 3, my ex used to do that. Building a healthy and thriving relationship means focusing on the present and future rather than dwelling on past relationships. It is generally inappropriate to constantly bring up former partners while in a committed relationship. If you find yourself with someone who frequently references their ex, it signals a potential issue. This can manifest in various situations, even mundane ones like cooking, where she might unnecessarily mention, "My ex used to chop onions differently," creating tension and possibly making you feel insecure in your current role. If this becomes a regular occurrence, it's important to recognize the signs of possibly being a rebound. Continuously bringing up past relationships suggests she may be struggling with unresolved emotions or is seeking comfort by comparing you to her ex. Being treated as a fallback rather than a genuine choice can lead to a harmful imbalance in the relationship. If you notice a pattern of her mentioning her ex frequently, it's a clear indicator to reconsider the relationship for your emotional well-being. Avoid entangling your heart in a situation that may lack the solid foundation necessary for a healthy and fulfilling partnership. Sign number 4, it's your fault. This particular red flag is often overlooked by many men in relationships. It involves a concerning pattern where your partner refuses to apologize or take responsibility for her actions. In healthy relationships, acknowledging mistakes and offering sincere apologies are vital components. However, if you find yourself in a situation where you're expected to beg for forgiveness when you make a mistake, but when she does something wrong, it mysteriously becomes your fault, it's a clear warning sign. The absence of genuine apologies and the tendency to shift blame onto you can create a toxic dynamic. A successful relationship relies on mutual responsibility, where both partners value each other and are willing to forgive mistakes. If your partner consistently avoids admitting her faults and prefers blaming you instead, it indicates a lack of emotional maturity. This unwillingness to accept responsibility can be detrimental to the health and longevity of the relationship. It is advisable to be on high alert when encountering such behavior and consider whether the relationship is built on a foundation of mutual understanding and respect. Sign number 5, pointing out flaws. In any healthy and thriving relationship, partners should uplift and encourage each other's personal growth. However, a major red flag arises when your partner consistently points out your flaws without providing constructive feedback. In a supportive partnership, she should actively encourage you to improve and ensure you feel secure and loved in her presence. It's a fundamental aspect of a healthy relationship that your partner contributes positively to your emotional well-being. When she continually tells you that you are a flawed person without offering guidance on improvement, it creates an environment of negativity and insecurity. Feeling comfortable in your own skin is essential when you're with your partner, and it's alarming if she consistently highlights the negative aspects of your personality rather than helping you become a better person. A supportive partner should contribute positively to your life, fostering an atmosphere where you feel encouraged to be the best version of yourself. If your partner consistently brings you down and discourages you from improving, it's a significant red flag that should not be ignored. Leaving such a relationship becomes crucial for your emotional well-being and personal growth. Remember, a healthy relationship should empower you to thrive, not hold you back or make you feel inadequate. Sign number 6, I have no one else. This phrase is a common refrain from women who might be using you for emotional support. Understand this. You are her partner, not her therapist. Your role isn't to treat her mental health issues or solve all her problems. While it's natural to want to feel like a superhero, it's not your responsibility to be her savior. If she acts helpless in front of you, it's crucial to realize she doesn't need you to rescue her from every issue. She needs a professional like a psychiatrist who can provide the necessary guidance and counseling. If you take on the role of her savior, the relationship will quickly shift from a partnership to a one-sided dependency. Such dynamics can grow old fast, leading to frustration and self-loathing. Therefore, it's wise to consider leaving the relationship for your own well-being before it reaches that point. Remember, a healthy relationship is about mutual support and not one where you're constantly carrying the emotional burden alone. Sign number 6, I have no one else. This phrase is a common refrain from women who might be using you for emotional support. Understand this. You are her partner, not her therapist. Your role isn't to treat her mental health issues or solve all her problems. While it's natural to want to feel like a superhero, it's not your responsibility to be her savior. If she acts helpless in front of you, it's crucial to realize she doesn't need you to rescue her from every issue. She needs a professional like a psychiatrist who can provide the necessary guidance and counseling. If you take on the role of her savior, the relationship will quickly shift from a partnership to a one-sided dependency. Such dynamics can grow old fast, leading to frustration and self-loathing. Therefore, it's wise to consider leaving the relationship for your own well-being before it reaches that point. Remember, a healthy relationship is about mutual support, and not one where you're constantly carrying the emotional burden alone. Sign number 7, it was nothing serious. Discovering that your partner has been unfaithful is undoubtedly one of the most distressing experiences in a relationship. When faced with such a situation, your partner's response is crucial in determining the future of your relationship. If she tries to downplay the seriousness of the infidelity with statements like, "It was nothing serious," it raises significant concerns. Faithfulness and trustworthiness are the bedrock of any successful relationship. Love, at its core, depends on mutual trust between partners. Humans are biologically inclined to form lifelong bonds, making acts of infidelity deeply traumatic, often severing the emotional connection between you and your partner. If she insists that her unfaithfulness was inconsequential or just a one-time occurrence, it's essential to approach this claim with caution. Even if she admits to her actions, the breach of trust is significant and can have lasting consequences on the relationship. Dismissing your emotions and attempting to minimize the gravity of the situation further exacerbates the betrayal. If your partner is unwilling to recognize the depth of the issue and actively work towards rebuilding trust, leaving the relationship becomes a necessary step to safeguard your emotional well-being. Sign number 8, being too sensitive. Communication and understanding in a relationship are vital for fostering a healthy and supportive environment. However, if your partner dismisses your feelings with remarks like, "Oh, you're being too sensitive," it raises concerns about her empathy and emotional intelligence. In any respectful and nurturing relationship, discussing failures or losses should be handled with sensitivity and care. If your partner mocks your genuine struggles and refuses to apologize when confronting it, it is a troubling sign. A supportive partner should offer comfort and encouragement during difficult times, not belittle or insult you for your honest mistakes. Insisting that you should just roll with the punches and display unwavering mental fortitude can be emotionally damaging. Your partner's role should be to uplift and motivate you, not to degrade you as a person. If she unfavorably compares you to others who may have succeeded in similar situations, it creates a toxic dynamic that undermines your self-esteem. In a healthy relationship, both partners should strive to support and motivate each other. If your partner consistently makes insensitive remarks and fails to acknowledge the impact of her words on your emotional well-being, it is crucial to prioritize your mental health. Leaving such a relationship becomes essential to ensure you are in an environment that fosters personal growth and positive self-esteem. Remember, a supportive partner should inspire you to become a better person, not tear you down with hurtful comments. To wrap up, I hope my breakdown of these types of women has been clear and helpful. Whether you agree or disagree, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video useful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Your feedback and support mean a lot. Until next time, keep